Hello everyone, my name is John Michael Bushman and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Um, well, I haven't really been able to play this game a whole lot because things have been busy at work, but I'll still be rocking these birds. They've been serving me pretty well, although changes to the ban list, they will highly likely hit the more splashable parts of Tri-Brigade Lyrilisk in here, unless, of course, they follow in the footsteps of the TCG where they limit Recital Starling to 1 here, but I don't know. I mean, they could also like hit Called by the Grave to 1, put Crossout Designator to 2. That would like, give more breathing room in this deck, I guess, but who knows. You never know with Konami, unlike Wizards of the Coast, where they're more often than not open about what they do behind the scenes, but Konami, like, they are completely silent on how they do things around there. So, without further ado, let's take flight. My opponent is making me go second. And I have... Oh god, well, made me go second, so I guess this is a decent hand. I will happily stop that, good sir. I cannot stop that. I thought I could stop that. Okay. I think I can Ash this. Yeah. This is Numeron OTK. No, this is not Numeron OTK if he's gonna do it like that. Okay then. Okay, this I will stop. Yep. No, it's already been set for cost. Great. So he will likely end up on a format Appaloosa here, which is like the go-to turn 1 play for Numeron here. I mean, I used to run Numeron Guru, so this play isn't really too alien, but let's see what my opponent does here. So he summons the 4 gates. And so while my opponent is comboing off, like, there have been already videos of people labbing up decks for the... Oh, okay, he goes for Avramax instead of Appaloosa. I would not have gone for that, but yeah. So the normal rare festival is like... The brewing process has already been like heavily underway for a lot of people. And I like what I've been seeing so far. In fact, I've actually had like... There's this one deck that completely kicked my ass on the Plat ladder here, and he was apparently testing an NR deck. Oh god, that was a good hit. He was testing his deck on me, and I was using Lyrilisk, and I could not summon a monster for the life of me because of this one trap card in particular. I'll make a video about it when the time comes, but that's the deck that I'll be bringing to the normal rare festival. And oh boy, it's gonna, every time I try to read the deck, every time I try to read every card in the deck, I get more and more confused because I have no idea of the intricacies between each of the cards in that deck. But oh god, he's using droplets, so he's gonna stop me here. But I think I can still do this because I'm gonna try to OTK him here. Wait, what did he send? Red Reboot. Okay, I am not gonna do that. Sure. Of course, he's gonna stop that. That's completely fine, opponent. I think I'd say just go Zeus here. Yeah, go for the Zeus line. Don't overextend. Although, one card in hand. What could he possibly have? Let's see. I think we should go just all the way. Yeah. Then defense. Then I search. Because I have nothing better to do. Okay. Should try to get the field, not the field spell. That is not a field spell. The continuous spell that allows me to extend. But it's neither here nor there, so let's just go Zeus here. Okay. Battle Canary doing her thing. Yeah, I think I should have just gone for Nightingale here rather than do a search. But, yeah, no, let's just go for Nightingale. I should have just gone for Nightingale since I don't really have too much here. But I guess this insulates me from other stuff. So let's just peck in for 1200 damage here. Okay. One more time. Then we just go into Zeus. Go into Zeus here. Me too. We go into the Zeus line and let's... Oh! Right, because I have 2 level 1s, but I think I'd rather go into Zeus here. And just... I guess I just wipe the board now. Although that means Avramax can spin it back into the deck. Excuse me. Yeah, send to the graveyard, shuffle 1 card, yeah. So that means we'll both have a simplified board state if I do it now. Because Avramax will gain attack anyway, so yeah. At least I have material in the graveyard, so there's that. So he'll spin my Zeus back into the deck. He won't have much, he only has 1 card in hand. So let's see what he does here. He'll likely, yeah, activate Avramax, spins Zeus back. Yep, and we both have nothing. Alright, let's see. This is now a race to see who recovers first. He has 1 card in hand. We both have nothing. So, yeah, I wonder why he didn't go for Appaloosa there instead, because that's what I would do. But I don't know the composition of his extra deck, okay? He just sets and passes, which honestly is what I expected. Basically, any bird off the top gets me out of here, but for now, we'll both be drawing cards until somebody draws into action. We'll be right back. Okay, I got Bird Call. That should be more than enough. I think I should get Warbler here. Then I have Called by the Grave in case he has Ash Blossom. So we get Warbler. Yeah, I think this should do it. Yeah, I think I should just go with the Nightingale line. Just peck until, peck until he dies. Unless he has something in hand, which highly likely it is. Okay, good. So he does that. He sacrifices his lone monster on the field. Sure. So he negates my Warbler, but he doesn't know that I drew it to where Arfdao. So there's that. So that's a wasted piece of negation. So is this a ghost sec? If this is just Numeron OTK, he should have just tried to kill me, honestly. Yeah, we just get another Bell Canary and revive something. Then we go for the multiple stuff line. Yeah, we revive back the Sapphire Swallow here. Then we just peck at him again for a couple 100 points of damage. Okay, so we go into the second Nightingale. I'm honestly thinking if I should just bump this up to 3 if in case Lyrlust gets hit on the ban list, but Master Duel is a completely different beast. We should not really look to the OCG and TCG for Master Duel's ban list because this is a best of 1 format. So we don't know what's going through Konami's mind here. So we just peck in for 4,000. Okay. One more time. No, I don't want to activate anything. I'm actually thinking if I should just leave Nightingale on board. Yeah, just prevent myself from dying. But what could this guy have? What could Numeron OTK have on the track back here? And it could just stop him from like attacking into Nightingale here. But yeah, I honestly think going into Zeus is the better option here. Unless he draws into a Kaiju, in which case I am fucked 2 ways from Sunday. So we get Zeus back because he chose to just spin it back into the deck, and it's his move. I take 2,000 from where Arfda, but honestly that's fine. I've actually been considering like the other searcher, Piri Rise. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but yeah. Okay, he's gonna attack position monsters. That's fine. So we both have a simplified game state again. Pathfinder, sure. Tributes itself, and this is where I Ash Blossom. We'll both be staring at each other again, so we'll be right back. I think I'm dead here, unless he can only go into a 1-mat Zeus, and he's not attacking to any monsters. So double the attack, battled an opponent's monster. Yeah, so this will only be 4,000 points of damage since he's not hitting into any monster. So he's basically just cracking back for the same amount of damage I did. And do these guys go away at the end of turn? I don't remember what Numeron Calling does exactly. Yeah, banish them at the end phase. So yeah, and I have a couple of live draws off the top here. Unless he goes to Sanya, which is honestly highly likely. It's his only other option if he has Sanya in the deck. Or rather in the extra, which he should, since he's playing Numeron OTK here. I'll have to check my opponent's deck after this, because all I've been seeing are like all these gold second cards. He goes into Mega Clops. Alright, yep, Clops. I think this should do it. You drew me into it, man. Oh shit, I can't tribute this. Cannot be destroyed, unaffected by other monsters' effects. Yeah, no. Yep, Clops. So I think I'm dead here, but let's see. Let's put it in his zone. His shit points to. Alright. So I got Clops. So I think one other monster gets me out of here. Basically I need another Barrel Canary. But let's see what I draw off the top here. That's exactly what I needed. 1 second. I don't think I have anything else here. Yeah. I could revive. I need a way to basically get Assembled Nightingale back. Ah, shit. There's no way for me to attach. Basically, I need to get rid of Wagtail. Yeah, I need to get rid of Wagtail. I think there's a way. There is a way. So do that. We target Nightingale here. I'm actually not sure how else I can get out of this situation. But let's see. So we do that. Shouldn't have set Wagtail there, but I don't think I can do much from here. So I'm gonna chalk this up as a loss. Yeah, this is a loss, I think. So unless my opponent or I do something crazy here, this is a loss. I think I misplayed pretty hard there. Yeah. So we move on to the next duel unless something crazy happens. My opponent killed me with a Lava Golem. So this is a go second Numeron deck. I wonder why he went first, but yeah. This officially makes us proceed. Why did I say it that way? But yeah. Next duel! Opponent's name is FTK. That's horrifying-ish. But let's see what he can do against what I'm about to do here. So this is a pretty bonkers hand. So I'm not gonna count that. So I checked my previous opponent's deck, and if I read it right, they were using the this cheesy Feast of Millions deck, where the whole goal is to basically rip your opponent's deck apart as fast as possible, and well, at least that's the impression I'm getting. Oh, excuse me. And then it uses like draw effects to you know, get through their combo pieces as fast as possible. But I guess they did not draw into the right cards. So yeah, here I am. Let's see how hard I can combo off with these birds. Does he have infinite impermanence? I thought they did. So we're gonna skip ahead unless my opponent has interaction here, which I think they do. This smells like an Ash Blossom, but yeah, skip ahead and let's see what my end board looks like. Ooh! This is like... No, wait, I can Ash Blossom this, but that means they can activate Gamma again. Shit. Oh my god. So if I allow Recital to be destroyed here, I'm fucked. Yeah, I think I should Ash this Gamma. Yeah, because Gamma special summons from the deck, so Ash is like my only defensible option here. God, that was such a good hit. But that means he can use Gamma again, like when I try to go for my second recital. So I think I should not search. Or rather, I could search, but I think I have to bait it out by using Wagtail. Or I'm gonna go into... I should go into Utopic Future, like, right now, when I summon my second Starling. Or he could Gamma this and stop me from doing that entirely. But let's see what my opponent does here. Because stopping the search off of Recital Starling is basically like the biggest choke point. He should not allow me to go into Utopic Future here. Because that might stop him from whatever he is planning to do. I mean, I have Nibiru in case he's also a combo deck. Gamma is usually an indicator. Yeah, okay. So I'm pretty much screwed here because, yeah, that was also the right call, stopping me from going into... What? Did I negate, or is the summon resolving first? Okay, the summon is gonna resolve first. He negates Sapphire Swallow here. Swallow is destroyed. I'm not locked into Xyz yet. So what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna use Anima. Now suck up your Gamma. Because why not? It's not optimal, but... it's something. So I'm gonna put it in here, just because I can. I mean, not like I have anything better to do. I'm gonna suck up the Gamma. Because why not? Have anything else? Starling doesn't have enough materials. So yeah, we just pass here. And I have a 1k attacker on board, but I have Nibiru in hand, so let's see what my opponent does here. So while my opponent is making choices here, I'm honestly pretty excited for the NR festival. You know, I've seen like plenty of spicy brews, like Flip Control, and people are still trying to make the banned decks work. And Konami did the right thing by banning the entirety of the Garbage Lord deck. Like, Jesus Christ, nothing from that deck is legal for the festival. Oh god, he's playing Dragon Maids, so this is combo heaven here. So I should stop him from going to show. God. But probably by the time I even go into show, I will not be able to activate Nibiru anymore. So let's see how my opponent navigates their plays here. So we'll be right back while my opponent does their thing. So he's going to show right away. I'm not quite sure if he has the read that I have Nibiru in hand, but honestly it's highly likely. If he goes into show here, that means I'm pretty much, yeah, I'm pretty screwed from here. So I'm gonna chalk this up as a loss, unless I draw into something something significant, or you know, my opponent messes up somehow, but it's very, very unlikely. So we proceed to the next duel unless something significant happens. I think I've only lost like one die roll. I'm gonna have to look back to see if that's even correct. But yeah, I got Dragon Maided, if that's even a term. This is okay, I think I can still make this work. I just need to get into yeah, I think I'm gonna get into unless my opponent has Ash Blossom. They could have Ash Blossom here. Not surprising, but that's the one that I don't really care about. Okay. So where Arfdao is negated. But I still have places, fortunately for you. So we will be right back with my end board. Okay, I think I already screwed this one up because I summoned... Yeah, I think that that Ash Blossom hurt me pretty much. So I think I'm only gonna be able to go into Utopic Future here, unfortunately. So let's just hope that my opponent doesn't do anything too crazy, but we'll see. So we'll just fish out for recovery options here. So we get Warbler, And basically these two bird girls are like usually more than enough. So we go into Utopic Future and hope that a monster negation and spell trap removal is gonna be more than enough here. My opponent timed that Ash Block pretty well. So we go into Utopic Draco here. Then let's see what my opponent does after the fact. Oh boy! The climb to Plat one is a very arduous one, honestly, but it's a good thing. You know, I'm just enjoying my time with this game. I'm not as entrenched as some of the other like Yugi tubers that I watch, but you know, YuGiOh has its own like I've been saying in my other videos here. You know, YuGiOh has its own flavor. Granted, you know, it's a lot more expensive to keep up with compared to other card games, but one thing Yu-Gi-Oh has is the anime, and that's what's been, you know, keeping this game alive for as long as it has been. Granted, you know, it's supposed to be targeted towards teenagers, but the people who can play it are the ones who can even afford to buy into it. So there's that. So my opponent is thinking about what to do here. I mean, I only have a monster negation and back row. Normal summoning kit. That is horrifying. Because, or rather, okay, linking away for Almirage, I take it, because it was normal summon. Okay, link summoning Almirage. So he could still have other stuff in hand. Let's see. I could stop this, but he could still have something in hand. Well, this just bins Tri-Brigade into the graveyard, so let's target that instead for negation. If he sends Nerval, which is honestly highly likely, alright, sending Nerval, I think this is what I negate, but he still has 4 cards in hand. So I think I should nip this at the bud. This could be wrong, but I don't know the composition of his hand. So let's see if my opponent still recovers from here, which honestly is highly likely since Tri-Brigades have so many redundant pieces of their engine. Okay, he just sets. If he just sets and passes, that's good for me. Yeah, if one of those could be a revolt though. He already hard threw into revolt, which in that case, okay, cool. God, ow. Okay, let's try to shotgun one of these now. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's get this one. Oh, excuse me. Yep, it was one of the revolts. Alright. Okay, let's try to bait out the other one then. He can still banish this by having a format revolt. So let's see what he does. Not format. Yeah, no. Alright, cool. He won't be able to get out from under Utopic Draco anyway, because I'll just negate whatever Tri-Brigade he has. I wonder what his hand was. Probably the rest of the spells and traps, and not any of the starters, which is honestly highly likely. So yeah, next duel. I hate the fact that I'm being paired against a lot more Plat 1 opponents these days. Oh, this is, I guess, a decent opening hand. But if my opponent manages to set up a board that I can't break through, I am... Okay then. So he will either Synchro Climb or go into Assault Mode here. And getting to Plat 1 with Assault Mode is... well, let's just say that his dedication to I guess, mediocre archetype. Yeah, that's even that's putting it lightly, but yeah. His dedication to using a bad archetype is amazing. But if he got to Plat 1 with this deck, props to him, I guess, because he's gonna have to do a lot here. So my opponent summons Assault Beast. Side Reflector's a tuner, right? Side Reflector's a tuner. He could go into a 6, which is Coral Dragon. Unless he chose wrong, could have gone into Stardust instead. Okay, he's gonna go into a 6. Goes into Hulky Firebrax. Alright, so he's gonna do combos here. So, my opponent's internet connection is notwithstanding. He's back. Alright, so he's gonna go into synchro combos. So we'll be right back once he has established his end board. Okay, so my opponent comboed off as hard as they possibly could. But I'm pretty sure they messed up somewhere here because I'm positive that he should not leave these two materials here on board just like that. So I literally only have to contend with 2 negates. Literally just 2 negates. So he went through half his extra deck to turbo out Cosmic Blazar Dragon, which is a quick effect negation. Basically, I just have to fight through 2 negations here. Boral can only negate once per turn. So, I'm gonna summon this. Let's see. Alright. So the spell that I want to resolve the most is Bird Call. So I'm gonna bait out the negations using War Arfdao here. Because he's gonna be suspicious as to why I'm normal summoning first. So we get War Arfdao. He should, if he falls for the bait. All right, he falls for the bait. So that's one negate down. This isn't once per turn, so I can activate another one. Since Boral negates the activation, yes, he negates the activation. So we can try again. This will get his Cosmic Blazar out of the way. If he even does so. Which, probably by this point, that will tip him off as to why I'm activating a second one. It should give him an indication as to what my hand looks like. Because if he negates this as well, that's gonna be Gucci for that's gonna be Gucci for me. Alright, so he doesn't fall for the bait this time. So I'm gonna get Sapphire Swallow here. And I'm gonna try to bait out his Cosmic Blazar negate with this because yeah, he activating a card or effect. Alright. So we're gonna get Sapphire Swallow down on the field. Let's see if that triggers his Cosmic Blazar, which I don't think he should. Yeah, he doesn't. He's gonna reserve his negate now since he's only down to 1 negate. And then there's that. I shouldn't, honestly, do this since that will only get me the continuous spell. Although, granted, that will bait out the Cosmic Blazar negation. So yeah, let's do that. And then once I do all of that, I can use Zeus to clean up the rest of his board. Alright, he's still not doing it. Alright, he's wizened up because I think he knows that I'm trying to bait out the Blazar negation. Alright, so we go into Assembled Nightingale here. And after going to Assembled Nightingale, we're still gonna try to bait out that Blazar negation. Because I can peck for a couple of times. Although, granted, he could, like, he has hand traps. Although he can't use Gamma anymore. Alright, that fiends the negation. Or rather, that negates the summon here. Cool. That clears my board. But I have Bird Call. That means I no longer have monsters on board. Unless he has Ash Blossom here. He could have Ash Blossom. Alright. I get Warbler. I can no longer summon... I cannot English. But yeah, I can still special summon. So there's that. I get Warbler out. Activate Warbler. And go from here. Unless he has something else in hand. He could have something in hand here. He can't use Infinite Permanence. I'm not sure if he can't use Gamma anymore since he has stuff on field. Oh yeah, I forgot. Throughout his entire combo line, he binned Fairy Tail. He discarded Fairy Tail Snow, so he's gonna Book of Moon my my Warbler here. Cool. He did still have an out, although he only special summons it. So I think I still have a chance, but let's see. So he gets Snow out. He banishes a large glut of his graveyard, which he honestly doesn't need at this point. So I think I still go for the line, honestly. I still get Sapphire Swallow. He'll Book of Moon one of my monsters here. Oh, he decides to book Sapphire. Interesting. Okay. Can go into Anima. Prevent him from, like, using Failed as Snow again. So there's that. Said I don't have too many, said that I should add more Link monsters in here, but this is a pure build. So that will prevent him from using that again. Sad that I cannot do anything else here. So I should get rid of his Synchro. Then on the Crackback, I'm gonna take some significant beats here. So I need to find a way to permanently get rid of Snow. But yeah, so I barely survived. I fought through a lot of negations there. So I take 2,000. He will definitely use Portal Load to crash into Anima here. He'll attack with Blazar, get rid of my last monster. And if he does anything... Okay, recover. So it takes 2k. He's still gonna try. I mean, what level 2 could he have here? I mean, Formula Synchron would let them draw a card. But he has not used any of the traditional hand traps that I've, grown accustomed to. I mean, he could just attack. I only have one card in hand. And my board's pretty vulnerable. He should attack, rather. Yeah, so that he could get his Fairy Tail Snow back. But I'm not sure how smart of a move. Oh, he synchro Shokan into something. That's pretty good. Target the face up, negate its effects, inflict damage. Okay. He got rid of his 2 extra negations, although granted, Blazar can negate every turn, so every other turn, I guess, but I don't know. Let's see what he does here. I mean, Blazar attack, Hot Red Dragon attack. He should not leave his token though, but at least he has one negate. Well, he still has 2 negations because Hot Red Dragon Archfiend can negate. So let's see what he does here. He's still okay. He's just gonna attack. I don't know why he overextended there by summoning a Double Water, but I think I'm gonna chalk this up as a loss. Why is he gonna attack? Oh yeah, he's gonna attack because most of the Lyricless monsters are like low defense anyway, so that's smart. I think I'm dead here. Yeah, he just uses his bigger monsters to attack Anima, and yeah, I'll chalk this up as a loss. I tried my best. That was a pretty good back and forth, honestly, all things considered. But yeah, this is a loss, and I'll see you in the next duel. Okay, so my opponent's making me go second again. What deck size? Well, this is a decent opening hand, I guess. So I don't know what my opponent could have here. Sets 1. If he keeps setting cards, we are up against Eldritch here. Or some jank that I'm unaware of. But yeah, sets 3 and passes. So I'm not gonna cut ahead for that one, but I might cut a... Ooh, that's an interesting opening. That's interesting. So we instant fusion for my own Millennium Eyes here. Yeah, as much as I want to get Nightingale out, no, we need to protect ourselves against hand traps here. He could potentially have them. So we get Restrict. That also gets our War Arfdaus online. It's not once per turn, so we can do it as much as we like. We don't have a level 1 Winged Beast yet, so we get Cobalt Sparrow, and then we use another one. We're gonna take 4,000 damage off this, and then we get this. Then we normal summon this. Then we special summon this. Unless he has something in hand, which honestly is highly likely. But let's see. I've already normal summoned, so that means I need to use Restrict here at some point, unfortunately. I'm going second anyway, so I think the line would be to make as big a monster as possible. And we need to find a way to make that monster as big as possible. I think I should just go for a recovery option here. So there's that. I don't think I should. I don't think I should extend any further. Yeah, I'm going second anyway. So use this, use this, use this, use this. Yeah, we shouldn't overextend too much unless he has Solemn here, which is honestly highly likely. Okay, that goes through. So I poke for 4,000. It's just half his life total. That. Then we do it again. Then we do it one more time. And once more with feeling and for good measure. Okay. Going to main phase 2. We go into the Downerd Zeus. We go into Downerd and then go into Zeus. And let's see what he does from here. I mean, if he does, like, eliminate... if he does manage out Zeus, I have Warbler as recovery. Okay. We set them in defense because Lightning Storm only gets rid of attack position monsters. Do we wipe his board now? I don't think we should. But it could be Eldritch, so... let's see. Okay, take 4,000 from that. And let's see what he does. Draws his card. Oh, excuse me. Let's see what he does here. Because I can wipe his board at any time. Oh dear god, it's Drytrons. Do I stop this? He has 2 cards in hand, and he only set 3 back row. So... I think I should stop this. That means he doesn't have another Drytron in hand. So... oh boy, this is one of those lucky breaks against Drytron. Ooh, called by the grave. Alright. Alright, good. Touche, touche. So we should not use Zeus until much later. We should save it for later. So he gets this out. So I don't know what his last 2 cards in hand are. So these 2 back row could be anything. He has not tributed any of his monsters yet, so I think I should keep waiting until the last possible moment here. Is he playing pure Drytrons? Holy shit. Target, destroy the opponent's monster. Alright, so he's forcing out the negate. He's forcing out the Zeus here, which is good. Detach these 2. At least I have Warbler for next turn. And if he has a response, alright, cool. Yeah, he's just playing pure Drytrons. I'm gonna have to check his deck list later. Okay, so Thuban, tributing Zeta? That was Zeta, right? Yeah, tributing Zeta. He searches a ritual spell. Okay. Oh! Zeus isn't destroyed because the other target is no longer in the field when it activated. Cool. So I get to Zeus again, depending on when he gets here. Alright, getting ultimateness. I don't think he has a ritual spell. If he does have a ritual spell, I should do this now. I'm gonna shotgun this now. So that he does not have material on board for if he does have it in hand. Let's see. Alright, Zeta, tributing ultimateness. Okay. I still have one more Zeus activation here. Okay, getting the ritual spell. The ritual spell can also ritual summon from the graveyard, right? Wait, but the material has to be on board. Okay, lose attack. Wait. Let's also tribute from hand or field. So he has 1 unknown in hand. Yeah, I should just keep I should keep wiping the board while I can here, because he could potentially lock me out with ultimateness here. So he only has ultimateness and the ritual spell in hand. He has no material on board. All right, cool. So this is the ritual. What? All right, because he tributed it off. All right, cool. So I should just attack. Let's see what my draw is. All right, DD Crow. So we go into combat here. Then we use DD Crow during combat so that he won't have too many of a window to do anything. So let's do that. We attack directly. I mean, granted, if he does anything here, let's see. They only have 1 Herald of Ultimateness. We should get rid of it now. Alright, cool. And main 2. Clear move. Drytron player. Jesus Christ, that was horrifying. mean, why would you run that? Why not just go with the Fairy engine? Is this like a post-ban list Drytron build? Not gonna lie, that would be Gucci if it weren't. Alright, so that's the other Herald. Oh, he's getting the other one. Alright, cool. I'm gonna stop him. Ash Blossom in hand. No more searching for you. Unless these are like the other searchers, because Drytrons have this, which is Drytron Nova, which allows him to summon from the deck. Alright, I defeated Drytron. Holy shit. Oh my god. Their boards can be scary if left alone. But yeah, I'm not gonna overextend. Could potentially still have a, summon out the blocker and whatnot, but let's see. Alright, cool. I won against Drytrons, which is very, very rare in Master Duel. Oh boy, the boards that Drytron can put up, especially here, full power Drytron and whatnot, their boards are nearly unbreakable. So, next duel! On opponent again, and... Good here. 35, it's a 40 card deck, and my hand is pee-pee poo-poo. Just play this like a go second. Set this, go into Linkaribo, and hope Max C gets me out of this. Alright, opponent, let's see you do your worst. God. But I know variance is a bitch, but it's pretty annoying. So, let's see what my opponent will do here. He starts with a card that we both share. Cross-out Designator is more than... excuse me, ready to pick up the slack, but given his sleeves, I'm not sure. Okay then. He is playing Orchest. Let's do this. Unless he has Ash Blossom. Do you have Ash Blossom? Of course you have Ash Blossom. In which case, I am ready. Alright, Cross-out Designator. Do you also have Cross-out Designator, opponent? Where is Ash? Ash! There we go. I still honestly like it. That Cross-out Designator only leaves the stuff that you have in your deck. Ooh! So, at least I made him use his Max C. So there's that. Yeah, sure. So, we had a little fight on turn 1 because of that. So, at least I negate the Ash, but... Called by the Grave doesn't care about, Called by the Grave doesn't care about, Link. Is it Link or Chain Link? Doesn't care about Chain Links anyway, so... Oh, okay! He's still bricked, even after all that. Cool! That is A-okay by me. Sadly, I still don't have anything to start with, so... Hit you for 3,000. Hit you for 300. Linkaribo, get in there. Hiya! Man, I've... From the stories I hear, Orcus can be a very, very bricky deck, but... I guess this is one of those instances. Opponents. Be careful there. Opponent is thinking about their life decisions here. Normal summons Max C just to walk over Linkaribo. Thank God. Oh my God. How desperate must you be? I'm guessing he's gonna link this off with Almirage. Nope, not even Almirage. Alright. Any monster off the top gets me out of this. That is not a monster off the top. Wagtail does not get me out of this. So we just set and pass. Oh my God. So my opponent got hit by variance as hard as I did. So that's always a good thing. Let's see if my opponent can do something here. I mean, he can poke for 500. It's a free poke anyway. Sets a card. Goes to the combat. I'm gonna get rid of that now. Because I can. See what he does. It's infinite impermanence, sure. Alright. Switch to 500. How could you not have Almirage? Like, why? It's like a backup plan. So let's see. Literally any monster off the top gets me out of this. That is a monster off the top, and it does get me out of this. Alright. I should just summon Yeah, I should summon Wagtail instead, and then somehow get Sapphire Swallow onto the field. I'll use Barrel Canary for that, but he could have something in hand. Alright, cool. That's your second Max C, unfortunately, but unfortunately for you, I have the second Crossout Designator. So we banish my 1 of Max C. Oh wait, I already banished my 1 of Max C. That's fine. Let's just deck thin here. I'm not sure how many infinite impermanences he has, so... should I banish another Ash Blossom? Yeah, I think I should banish another Ash Blossom, just in case. Because he's been drawing nothing but answers. And he can't use Imperm anyway, so yeah. Or he could have Nibiru. But it's a rock. Yeah, let's just banish Ash. Call it a precautionary measure. Because he's gonna draw a shitload of cards anyway off of me, so there's that. So I negate Ash Blossom preemptively, I guess, because I forgot I already used Max C, and we had a little fight on turn 1 for that one. Oop, I hit my table. Sorry about that. So I summon Wagtail here. Draws a card. Triggers Wagtail. Then I'll get Bird Call, since it's the only one I don't have. I already have the continuous spell in hand anyway. And then what can I activate in the graveyard? Oh, it's just Linkaribo. Alright, we use Bird Call, we get Barrel Canary. Then we just go into the Zeus line since it's like turn 7. Jesus Christ, I can't believe it's already turn 7. Alright, add Barrel Canary. Then use Barrel Canary's Reborn effect. Get Sapphire Swallow. Ooh, yeah, that's good. That's a good hit. Sure. Yes, DD Crow. Is this just Ghost Second Orcust? I'm gonna check his deck later. Oh my god. Sure. So she does not successfully special summon herself. I can still normal summon at least. Okay. And I can use Linkaribo at any time, but I'm just gonna go into a Nightingale. I'm not gonna overextend, just in case he has Nibiru and whatnot. But if he... oh wait, no. If I'm gonna go into the Downer and then into Zeus, yeah, he could have Nibiru here. But at least I stopped his Ash Blossom from working. So let's do that. Bird Sack. Oh, why is my stuff suddenly lagging? Let's just hope that doesn't mess up the recording. Okay, so we draw 1 card. Okay. See what you got. Alright, nothing. Where were you 8 turns ago? Oh my god. So I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack directly. Because the 300 point difference is not really gonna matter too much. So 1, and the 2, and the 3. Let's go, 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 Nightingale. Okay. Second main. Should I just go into Zeus, or do I just leave Nightingale be? It's too tempting not to. I mean, I've already drawn my card off of Bird Sanctuary, so... Oh! I am lagging. Why am I lagging? Oh dear. Okay. I am suddenly experiencing spikes of lag. I wonder why. Okay, no response from the opponent yet. Okay. Go to Zeus. In defense position because Lightning Storm is a thing. Still no Nibiru. Is this Nibiru? No, it's not. Alright. So I have Called by the Grave and a Zeus board wipe. And I can use Zeus only twice, sadly. So let's see what my opponent does. He has a grip of 6. He should have something by this point. He's gonna Droplets my Zeus. That is A-okay. Okay. I'm gonna... That's a juicy target right there. It's a quick effect, so that forces his hand right away. He could activate... He should activate... He's gonna be forced to activate Orochi if he wants that resource. Oh, he's letting it go. Attack is only halved. So, yeah, it's fine. He's still... basically, Zeus is 3k booty here. Okay. Negated. Sure. That means I can only use my board wipe next turn. But if he manages to combo off here, oh, he discards some stuff. Alright, Dark Grapher. I'm just gonna turn off here and just let my opponent combo off. And I think he finally found his starters. So, he's gonna go full Orcus combo. So he already has his 2 monsters. He'll probably go into Galatea. Yeah, Harp Horror. Alright. So while my opponent's gonna combo off with Orcus. If you haven't seen this before, you've probably played in TCG for a while, and then now you're here. Then in the OCG, they never really went away. So yeah, I'm gonna skip ahead while my opponent does Orcus things, and we'll be right back when they have their end board. Okay, so my opponent took the access code line and managed to knock out my Zeus by that point. Yeah, I'm pretty dead here. I thought he was gonna go into Dingirsu, but no. I guess access code is the Occam's Razor here. So yeah, good duel! Even if, like, both of us were in a brickfest for, like, the first 6 turns. But, you know, that's just Orcus being Orcus, apparently. But that's just the reputation I heard about. Because, I started playing around the tail end of Toss format, so yeah. Orcus is an extremely bricky deck, apparently. So there's that. But they managed to dig out of it, and so did I. So next duel. Okay, so my opponent is making me go first. That means he has a board breaker of sorts. Okay then. This is a very good opening hand, honestly. So let's bait out that negation first. Yes, Ash Blossom sleeves, so he could have something here. And it's fine to discard a Wagtail since they're easily recurable anyway. Okay, Maxi, I am happily gonna take that challenge any time of the day. Okay. Especially if that means that I get to establish my board here. So we just special summon Sparrow straight from the deck. Okay. Then we do that. We add Sapphire. Then after getting Sapphire, we use Where Arf. Oh, there we go. Okay, so Where Arf down here. My opponent, I'm not sure what they're doing here, but I think they're F6. Oh, I am lagging again. What is happening? Alright, cool. So we get Warbler. Then we use Swallow to summon Warbler first, so that we can summon Wagtail after the fact. Alright. Then we search Barrel Canary afterwards. So yeah, I'm gonna go full Lyrillus combo. Unless my opponent threw into something here. Alright, cool. I'll use the one in hand. I'll summon the one in the graveyard later. So, we'll be right back once I have my end board. My opponent decided to Gamma Starling here. Alright, cool. I mean, sure. That, gets rid of... Actually, that doesn't actually do much. I can still combo off here. Oh my god. Because I... go into another Recital Starling. I go into another Recital Starling here, and combo off is still keep going on from there, because I get, like, unless he has Nibiru, but that's neither here nor there. But, yeah, I'll just search Bell Canary here, then make another rank 1. So, yeah. I'll still keep comboing off, but probably I won't be able to, like, do it as hard, because I won't have access to Ensemble Robin. God, these past few games I haven't been able to make Ensemble at all. So yeah, that's just a little update. So we'll be right back once I am done with my combos. Okay, so I'm literally just ending on Draco Future here. Take 2k from where Arfdao, so I basically only have Max C and Draco Future here. I don't know what my opponent could have here, given how many cards they've drawn, so let's see. If I... Okay, cool. I could still Max C here, discarding evenly matched. That means he's a go second deck. Well, I mean, he did make me go first, so yeah, it's a go second deck. He could probably have... He highly likely has Called by the Grave by this point, given how many cards he's drawn. Nope, he does not. Alright. Let's see if my opponent kills me here. So we'll be right back once my opponent has his end board established. Okay, so my opponent is going straight into battle after setting 3 cards and ending on just Parlor. Not even going into her dragon form, of all things. Oh, and my opponent used Raigeki to, like, get rid of Zeus, but... So he's gonna try to... He's not just gonna try. He's gonna play on my turn here, and he didn't even trigger my Max C even once, because it was only on special summons. So we're gonna try and force something out of him here. We're gonna target the one in the middle. Let's see what that gets out of him. Uh-huh. Okay, it's Hospitality. I sadly do not have... Well, I do have a play, but it's gonna cost me my next turn's worth of plays, unfortunately. I could wait for a monster, but I think I should get Parlor out of rotation here. Alright. He's probably wondering why I'm summoning that, even though I'm empty-handed, but... Although, if he knows... If he knows this build, he's probably expecting... Alright, he's gonna try... He's gonna do it right now, yeah. He's gonna bounce both. Is his summon... No, his special summon is not once per turn. Alright. That just means we will both be, yeah. So we'll both be empty fielded. So I basically did the work for me. Oh, because the target is no longer there. Alright, cool. Okay, he finally gets changeover, which I wonder why he hasn't gotten that one yet. Okay, sure. I can summon it again, but I don't know if I'm dead next turn, but one can hope. One can hope. So he got changeover. He'll likely go into Show now, thus stopping me from being able to do anything. Then once Show has used their negate, he's gonna use House to pop a monster I control. So yeah, I'm gonna chalk this one up as a loss, and I will sadly have to cut it here because Master Duel, the game is starting to lag a bit, so I don't want to push this any further in case, you know, the recording gets screwed over again. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it here, and I'll see you guys at the NR Festival. So if you like what you saw, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share it among your friends. And until next time, toodles!